something in place, if they have to sign liability forms or something like that, because I truly believe in my heart, if we could get some type of transportation, and I'm working on my end with Boys and Girls Club, I'm not leaving them out, but if we can get something in place, we can have several more children that can come and utilize our facility, because a lot of parents do have issues with getting them there. We do have summer coming up. Please, if you would allow me to give out flyers within the school. We will be open 8 to 5 every day. Kids don't have to hang on the streets, hang in the parks, things of that nature. They can have somewhere safe to go. We're working with DM Smith next door. They're going to make sure they eat breakfast, lunch, have a snack every day, where we would do the snack. But just impacting our community in a positive light. That's what we're doing at Boys and Girls Club. And I just want to show my face here today to just say thank you and let you know where we are and what we're working towards. That will be from 8 to 5. I think I did say that. I want to say that again. We have Junior Auxiliary that's been helping us, City of Cleveland, Carr Law Firm, Jax Griffin, several more people. But we're always open to volunteers. Come, show your faces. Let our children see you. Let them see that you all are the ones that are helping and being our backbone to what we're doing. They would love to see you, especially during the summer. I know you all are busy, but just if you could just stop by one day, that would mean a whole lot to us. And let us know what we can do, to better partner with you all. So again, we appreciate you all. If you have any questions, any concerns, you can always contact me, go through me. But of course, we have David Dallas, my CEO, Miss Penny Griffin, my Chief of Operations, and Basha Terry. I know a lot of you are familiar with her. But I am a product of the Cleveland School District. Ms. Bermucci was my 3rd grade teacher. I say that to everybody because I know I'm not the best, but I had good influence. Miss Lucy Holmes was my counselor at Eastside. So I'm doing what I can to give back to you all. And again, thank you. And just let me know what I can fix, what I need to work on, whatever, so that we can keep this partnership going.
I want to call you Mayor, Ms. Robinson.
Yes, ma'am.
Summer from 8 to 5, what days?
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
Yes, ma'am, we're open 5 days.
And right now you're open what time in the afternoon?
3 to 7. And I do have flyers if anyone wants. And there's 3 to 7 Monday through Thursday, and 3 to 6 on Fridays for after school. But summer is 8 to 5 every day.
During your open house last year for your opening, there were several students from Delta State fraternities. Did they continue to support?
Yes. We just recently had Omega Psi Phi there, as well as our Delta Sigma Theta. I can't say nothing bad about Delta Sigma Theta now, but at the same time, they have not physically been there, but they have been doing their part. So we've had several people that has come by to partner with us, and we're just blessed. We're grateful for all of it. And if you know anyone else within the community who wants to partner with us, hey, we're open.
Gotcha.
We're willing to do what it takes to save our children here in Cleveland.
Is there an age limit?
6 to 18. So make sure the 6-year-olds are potty trained.
Girl, you are so crazy.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you all.
Thank you.
I thank you so much. And like I said, I will be seeing you all again.
Thank you.
What's that the only person? Prepare to wait to get your hours.
Can we do that? Can I do that?
Okay, Dr. Ramucci,
Go by there tomorrow. Get you some hours.
Y'all
are
open
you all
tomorrow?
open tomorrow?
Ms. Robinson, y'all open tomorrow?
No, we're closed tomorrow and Monday. But we're closed tomorrow and Monday, but I have BGC business going on at the club Monday. I'm trying to partner with the aldermen and senators and things of that nature so we can get some more donations and money flowing throughout the club. That string is on you all as well as us, and we can get those outside donations going as well.
All right, thank you.
Thank you all.
Dr. Ramucci.
Today I attended the Exchange Club presentation for one of our seniors today with Ms. Johnson, Ms. Goins, and myself. As Ella received the ACE Award and represented Cleveland Central well. Mr. Marsden and Rachel Tibbs represented Cleveland at the Star Student and Star Teacher Luncheon. We're proud of both of them. Cleveland Central High baseball, softball, and tennis teams are district champions. we're rolling there. State testing is underway. The third grade gate first part has been given, so fingers crossed for great results. Schools did a great job motivating the students to do well on the test. Hats off to all the teachers who have prepared them. And it takes all of us working together to succeed, and we want to thank our parents for getting them there too, because I know a lot of them had 100% participation. That's always great when you don't have to have retesters.
Lord
So
Jesus.
thanks
Lord
to
Jesus.
everybody for all that hard work. The middle school is having a spring band concert April 24th at 6 in the gym. Good way to get some hours there, guys. And they're also having a garden sip and see ribbon cutting ceremony on May 1st at 5:30, from 5:30 to 7. The focus group that helped us get that garden grant for the middle school also is working to expand the Garden Learning Center to DM Smith and Parks, which will kind of help the Boys and Girls Club too. So there's more information on that coming soon. They're working on the grant that's due, I think, May 1st. We had a teacher from Pyramid, Miss Amy Chudy, who was recognized and became an MPE board member. And also on our student and teacher ADA, teacher ADA looked great, except for Parks and Pyramid have some little maternity leave issues. And our student, we had a lot of pneumonia and a lot of sickness still in this month, but we're getting better, and I hope everybody's coming in.
91%.
I know.
Can't teach them if they're not there.
That's right. Also in your packet, in a minute, you'll come to it, we had a fabulous meeting with the FAA. They're looking at an aerospace science academy, and anyway, Mr. Johnson and I met with them, when was that, yesterday? So we hadn't talked to Ms. Johnson yet, but we're gonna have at the middle school and the high school, before school is out, probably the last week of school, do an aviation takeover day where they're gonna come in and start some interest, but it sounds like they, have some great ideas for things we can do. And I was like, so you wanna build me a high school like this? Help me, yes, we'll do it. Like, come on, we'll take your money. And anyway, I was on fire after meeting with them. So we're gonna start weekly meetings, with that group of FAA members. And I got tickled because he had written me a thank you email for seeing us. And when I was going to one of the schools, I saw him leaving McAllister's, and I sent him back a message like, are y'all cheating on me? I say y'all leaving me. Y'all have been a long time since y'all have left my office. Please tell me you're not going somewhere else. You gotta come to us first. Anyway, we've had a lot of good, fun emails back and forth. So you have the PowerPoint in your packets that you can read, but I hope it's some good that comes out of that for jobs for our kids, because I didn't realize in that PowerPoint in Mississippi how much aviation companies are all over the state of Mississippi, and we would, with our Delta State connections, would have a great partnership and could really do some neat things and innovative things for students with drones, and not only just pilots, but doing other, you know, you can leave high school, they send you to training to become the people that work in the towers, and, I mean, it's just, anyway, I was like ready to sign up to go to work for them by the time we finished the meeting. I was like, I'm probably too old, but I think that sounds amazing. So hope to have some really good stuff to be able to share and some good information to let you all know about. And that's all I have tonight.
Okay, any questions for Dr. Bermucci on her report? We'll receive that for informational purposes only, no actions are required. Business Department,
All right, good evening. The reports you have are your February 2025 statement of income, budget status report, statement of fund balance, expenditure report, your cash flow report, balance sheet, and your bank reconciliations. The district maintenance bank account increased this month in February. We received the bulk of our ad valorem tax in February. So it's $18,423,372. So we're heading up. Total expenditures for February, $2,344,206. And the revenue we brought in, of course, $8,298,992. Our food service bank account has been fully reconciled, and their fund balance is $330,392. So they're holding steady in the 300s. Our total expenditures for February for food service is $319,818, and the revenue they brought in was $191,017.
Not to But to go back a little bit, she said they were gonna feed the kids in the Boys and Girls Club?
Like in this, with summer feeding.
Summer
programs,
feeding.
They'll be able to, we're gonna have probably the summer programs that we do
I'll be at
there,
the
so
end.
they can walk to the Boys and Girls Club if they wanted to.
Okay. Then I didn't mean to
Go ahead,
interrupt.
our numbers, though.
Yep.
You said it will help.
Help our numbers.
Good deal.
So look for something.
If they're getting
Is
80
that
kids
all?
a day, they'll have at least that for the summer.
Oh, yeah,
That's a babysitter.
it's a great place.
Is that all you have, Ms.
That's all
Pulley?
I have.
Are there any additional questions for Ms. Pulley? If not, can I get a motion to approve?
I make the motion to accept Ms. Pulley's report.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by Lucille Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish to approve the financial report. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. District operations,
My sidekick is not here tonight. Sure missed him today. But he's showing, all the ESSER 3 things that are complete, the things that are completed and closed out from the Snyder project, and then he gave you the Aerospace Academy, PowerPoint.
okay. With that ESSER 3 project, I saw on the other one, with that Snyder, it said completed and closed out. Will we lose any?
No, not a dollar.
Okay, good deal. Okay. All right, any questions regarding Mr. Johnson's report? We receive, you have something?
No.
We'll receive that report for information purposes only, no actions required. Federal programs,
We have, we completed our upload of all our monitoring information for ESSER 2. And right now, there's been a pause on the exact date that they will come because the company that is gonna come out and do the monitoring, they were affected with the ESSER ARP shutdown at the end of March. So the MDE mentioned that they will be reassigning those on-site visits to inside the agency. So, yeah, it's a lot we had to do. But other than that, middle school's budget, school improvement budget was just approved about 2 weeks ago. It's like 114, 118,000. You all had previously approved it the other month, but the State Department has approved it, so it's already in Marathon and ready to use. And two gear up things, we had about 7,500 kids or so take the ACT last Saturday at the high school, because high school is an ACT testing site. And at the end of March, we took some of the gear up cohorts to Jackson State. And other than that, that's about it. We're just kind of planning and putting money where we need to go, because we've gotten on good authority that you're gonna have to spend what you have, because the funds coming in will not look the same. So they're taking a very hard look at funds, especially from USDE, and how they're being spent locally. So it's a good chance that we will have some cuts with funding. So I'll do my best to even all it out.
okay.
When you get some more information about how it's
How
gonna
much?
work,
Yeah.
just give us a,
Yes, sir, I will. We have a.
I know y'all know very little right now, other than
Right.
what's
So
been
policy
said.
update in, I think, May 7th, we have to go to. They changed a lot of policies nationally, so the national people had to come in and kind of give us training on it. So we have to update I had to update my manual to match what the new policies are, So,
All right. We do have to accept federal programs report because it has that CSI report in there. Can I get a motion to approve? Any other questions before we move on? Can I get a motion to approve federal programs?
So moved.
Can I get a second? It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Lucille Holmes to approve the federal program updates with the CSI report. All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it, motion carried. Ms. Towers uploaded her report. Do you all have any questions regarding it? If not, we'll receive that report for informational purposes only. There are no actions required. Approval of consent agenda. Are there any items that need to be pulled?
I'm good with
If not, can I get a motion to approve?
I make the motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Can I get a second?
A second.
It has been moved by Richard Bott, seconded by Lucia Holmes to approve consent agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval to set time and date for the next meeting to be May 15th at 6 PM. If you all will take a look at that.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I will be out of town. On the 15th?
Yep.
When you
Okay.
be back?
Will you be there earlier in the week, Beverly?
Look at your calendar. When is graduation? May what?
The 20th.
24th?
Okay, 24th.
You gonna be graduating this year?
Mm-hmm. I plan on it.
I think I got an appointment.
I couldn't help it because I had weddings.
I
I'm a
got
popular
I got
person.
a doctor appointment,
On Saturday.
I'll be back on the 18th.
female.
When, do you leave on the 12th?
I leave on the 15th.
Well, could we do it on Monday
Can we
night, the
move
12th?
up to the 12th? What would that look like for you all?
May 12th.
I mean, it'll be fine, whatever we miss, we'll just have to put on the weekend and bring it to you in June.
That'd be
Are
fine.
y'all okay with that?
Okay.
That's a Monday.
That's
You
Monday
okay
night.
with
Yeah.
that? Okay, so the next meeting, can I get a motion? You good for that? Okay, May 12th as the next board meeting. Can I get a motion?
I make a motion that the next, board meeting be May the 12th at 6 PM.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay, okay.
It has been moved by Richard Bach, seconded by George Evans to set the next board meeting for May 12th at 6 PM. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Motion carried. Approval of the docket. Are there any docket questions?
Come on, Richard.
I got some. Hold on, let me put this in my computer here. I gotta put that May
I have
12th.
one too.
She missed the last meeting, so she got off lucky.
Uh-oh.
Go on,
Heard
Ms.
you
Holmes,
had,
you got some?
You got yours ready?
What's the
I heard you
deal?
had-
Mine was on page 13.
Stone fires. Food poisoning.
Yes, it was bad.
Go ahead, Lucia.
That deal with Roy Collins, all that money.
Where you at?
Page 13.
That was May of last year in June when the tree fell on the rat building. Not the tree, the pole.
We got
Pole fell on
paid
the-
back
in
for
the
that.
rat building.
We got paid? Okay.
Yeah, we had to get Danny, because they were gonna try to charge us a little bit, but Danny hooked them up, we got all our money
So we
back.
got all of our money back, but we're just now paying. Actually, we got the money and then we paid for a copy. So it's a
Okay.
wash.
Okay.
2 of 48, silent sound system.
Yes, that is PBIS.
Oh.
Silent headphones for silent parties for the children with good behavior, positive behavior.
And they turn different colors and you put them on, and everybody's quiet, but they're dancing.
They're dancing.
So they're
We need to
silent.
do that one day, y'all.
What, the headphones are dancing, the lights are dancing,
The headphones are, they got lights on them.
and the lights dance?
All the kids hear the same music, but we
No.
can't hear anything.
The color
It's a
code.
silent sound system.
Right, because you can have 4 different songs.
Oh, they can be changed, okay.
So you look, see, you got the same color, you see,
We need those for the,
Page 3 of 48,
Okay.
Sherman Williams, I
Bring
think
them
you
for the
answered
retreat.
that, but
Yeah.
you may need to answer that from the board.
The blinds and installation costs for middle school.
$54,076.
Oh, and they look so nice. If we can't have windows, we have pretty blinds.
Yeah.
Okay?
He on page, he was on page 2 and.
6 of 48.
Okay.
It is, I think, my question is there's several payments for hotel rooms and meals.
Separate payments. So
Separate
yes, the
payment.
hotel rooms, you'll see a charge to US National Bank, which is their holdout travel card. And then the meals and mileage reimbursement goes back to the employees, so that's where you see their name.
Well, on this meals was $1,064
Where you see that at?
on
He's looking at
Seals
it right here.
student
Student
meals.
meals, that's for all the kids.
Student meals, yes.
How many kids?
That was for all the kids at the CTE. I think it was 300 plus kids.
Oh, it was 300 kids.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't have a number of kids and it was $1,000.
They was eating at the steakhouse, wasn't it?
And I got 2 on the US Bank for the hotel rooms. Now, you know, there's, and I'm assuming this was for powerlifting or something.
Mhm.
Do we bulk together 2 to a room, or is it 1 to a room?
One to a room,
What we got?
after COVID, with the kids.
Yeah, boys,
Oh,
came both
2
together.
boys, sir.
Yeah,
All right, so,
queen bed.
Students
so
too.
there's 5 rooms.
2 queen beds.
2 queen
I
beds.
said, don't put them in bed.
So we had that many kids going?
Okay.
So it'd be,
We had boys and girls.
I understand that it's on there 2 different times. I just didn't understand.
I think it was a 3 or 4 day meet.
Now, this one was done by Hargett, another one was done by Macklemore. So, we had that many kids qualified?
Yeah, I think they want to say
had
that.
one Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 13, page 13,
Okay. I'm there.
not quite there. All right, oh, 136,000,
Yep. That's our.
what was that loan
EFRL.
payoff?
Huh?
What was that we were paying off?
That was the EFRLF loan through MDE, no interest, over 10 years. We
Okay.
Did
And that's-
2 of those back
This
to
is our
back.
second year of 10-year pay.
This is second year of a 10-year
Okay.
rate, correct.
And page 37 of 48.
I'm with you.
I'm not quite there yet. 31,
37.
4,
Got it.
37. And this is Klein Tours.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bus.
Bus, field trip,
That was
So-
kids
just-
raise funds, deposit into our account, we paid the
That's gear up, though.
transfer.
Oh, yeah, that's the college tour.
College tour,
Gear
like,
Up.
that's Gear Up, but it went to Jackson State.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They went to Jackson State.
Okay, there's no way we could use that brand new bus that we got?
That's Gear Up.
Totally separate from us. We paid
Now,
it.
we can charge Gear Up
To
grant
use the bus.
to use the bus.
Right. Yeah, but the way we had it written, in the work plan to rent, charter bus.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we.
Well, I mean, that's perfect for the bus that we just bought.
Yeah, but Gear Up
But I
paid for
think
their own bus,
they,
didn't
that was,
they raised their funds.
that
you
was
say.
done
Yeah.
like before we actually got the bus.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rolled it
I mean,
over.
we
I think
could
it was
rent-
like
we-
a
They
day
could
or
rent the
so.
bus from us,
Gotcha.
They can.
you know, and pay the driver. That's all I got. I just thought that was a little
Steep.
out there. That's all I got. I make a motion to approve the claims docket as presented.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by Richard Bach, seconded by George Evans to approve the claims docket. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Open bids for bank depository and copier. Are there any questions regarding that?
He got to open it, right?
We ain't got but one, have we?
Oh, that's
No,
all
we
we
got-
got?
And I think we only received 1 bank depository,
Peter State.
Cleveland State.
Okay.
This depository, great bid right here.
Okay, that's the other one.
What's that? Okay.
Need a
Let me
knife.
get my knife out.
Need a knife on.
That's all they say.
With the
we need to
police,
do.
he can't have no knife in here.
That's no knife.
It's a butter knife.
Oh, that knife sharp.
Weapon.
Pair of scissors.
There, Rick.
The only bid that we received on this is from Cleveland State Bank.
What percentage they giving us this year?
I didn't get that far.
It's in small print.
Five on the last page.
2.75.
Okay, 2.75.
Oh, okay. We go 465 the last page.
Because we normally keep what, how much in there?
What the interest?
I know, this is for our deposits, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh.
20 million.
That's
That all
great.
helps.
That's pretty
Pretty
healthy on that kind of money.
That's a big improvement from 0.65.
Yeah. We're basically paying them to keep our money. I make the motion to accept the
approve.
Cleveland State Bank bid.
I
Can I-
second.
It has been moved by Richard Bach, seconded by George Evans to approve the Cleveland State Bank bid. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. You have a copy of bid.
We got two copier bids, one from Toshiba Business Solutions and one from Print Management. We'll open the Toshiba one first.
Okay.
Very last page.
Okay. He said the very last.
Very
page.
Very last page, that's yours?
Yes, sir. Very easy for you. Numbers on the last page.
Okay, George, we'll look at this right here, Denise. I don't know if you were involved in this.
What's that?
And then, this is image specialist, okay. And this one's image specialist, print management, image specialist.
What's the fee?
Well, we're gonna have to look at it, because we've got several different options here.
Okay, so I'll go look at it.
You want to look at the cipher?
Yeah, we're gonna have
So
to go
we'll
through
need
it.
to table it.
We're gonna have to table this and go
Okay.
through it, and,
It's Toshiba.
but if we just wanted to open them up in front of, I think his is on the last too, I'm not sure.
Well, I looked at it last.
No. Where's yours?
It's not on the last one, I got all the brochures.
Oh, okay.
It's probably 3 sheets in, 4 sheets in, maybe.
3 or 4 sheets.
You from
It'll be
Madison,
the Purchase price, and that'll be a separate page with,
Okay.
per copy of price.
Well, that's what they want to do.
See the amount on
Oh, here it is. It's after, it's in
I'm
the,
saying,
there. Different stuff, so we're gonna
All
have to
right.
table.
right, because so we can understand.
recommendation is to table
Table,
this and let them go through
Right.
And bring us back a
Because
recommendation.
I was about,
Yes.
that's 650,000
We need to
a
go
month
through all
or a
the-
year.
On the copy of bid,
Expect that.
Can I
them.
get
Question, what was the question?
I asked, was that 650,000 black and white copies a month or a year? And he said a month. Yeah, we need to.
can I get a
They're both
motion
of the
to
same
table?
for that.
I make the motion that we table
We
these
just have to
bids
make sure
for
we're
copies.
Can I get a second?
She
Second.
did, she did.
It has been, oh, she did. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Beverly. It has been moved by Lucille Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish to table, the bid acceptance for the copiers. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. So once you all vet it, you can bring it back to us next month. Good deal. Approval to increase open purchase orders.
I'm tired of that.
You got both of them?
Thank y'all both for being
Cleveland
here.
State,
Whenever they get,
decipher it all, we'll get back.
and,
Gotta read over it.
make sure we're comparing the same stuff.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for being here.
Is that the other one?
He's-
Oh, this the envelope.
You with Karen Sarah, right? Okay.
We're at number 8. So, Ms. Pulley, I know you explained to us before about the open purchase orders process. So, that will be coming to us every month?
No, ma'am. So this is the final time for this fiscal year. This is the first year we've implemented the annual purchase order. They're used to doing it monthly, and so they'll close out one and open it back up, where they just did a poor job of estimating what they thought they needed. And also, we had a lot of issues, especially in maintenance, where we had to call out for gas lines and all that stuff. And so it kind of ate up their budget when it comes to open purchase orders, when the invoices start coming in for emergency calls. So what I asked them to do this month is to go through all of your open purchase orders. Give me the ones you think need to be increased. because we're not doing this again.
Right. Please, I really have problems with them every month. I really do. And it just, it doesn't look good.
Right.
It really doesn't look good.
And I agree.
If they can just get, at the beginning of the year, estimate, or just tell us what they need for,
And I asked them for the upcoming year, please overestimate. I know it's hard to foresee expenses, but overestimate. And then I think they're relying more on the open purchase order instead of trying to get the bids and the quotes and calling out the companies. And so, until we work out some kinks, this has been in the process for a while. It is indeed legal for them to do open purchase orders for emergency repairs. That's what they're used for. Every invoice that comes in, we're looking at them to make sure that it was an emergency call for that purpose. They're not just using this and abusing it. I can tell you that. It's just that we've had a lot of issues. And even with the grease traps at the cafeteria, she's having to call them out. Pest control, calling them out in the middle of the month just to get another service in to make sure rodents are not eating up our food. I mean, these are legitimate invoices and payments, but I just, other than them overestimating, that's the only way to fix it.
I move we approve.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Lucille Holmes, I'm
no,
sorry.
no, not me.
I ain't got rid of them.
Richard Boggs, to approve the increased open purchase orders. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of purchase of playground equipment for DM Smith. Did you all have an opportunity to look at the,
Yeah.
and I did have one question. When I looked at it, I see, are these two different companies that sell the same type equipment? Okay, all right. Because I couldn't really tell if one was, okay.
This is out of district maintenance,
Yes.
and there's no equipment there now.
No, not for all grade levels.
No, with the Boys and Girls Club, I called him to see if they could help us a little bit. And he was talking about writing a grant, but he was like, he didn't know if he could use his grant money to reimburse us. So anyway, I'm still trying to figure out a way they can.
Well, if they would put it in, and then we could reimburse them.
They can.
Okay.
Need the Friends of Cleveland School District.
And so it's, if we decide to go with the company, they wouldn't be able to install until after July. So technically, we're asking you to approve me to issue them a purchase order
Well, can we,
so that they can go and order the equipment. But it's gonna be out of next year's budget.
is this something we can talk about in our budget session?
Table it.
We can table it, that's not a problem.
I mean, y'all
I'm not
got,
sure it'll be here when school
Lucille,
starts.
problem with tabling it till we can get,
Can you make this one of our items for the retreat?
because you're gonna have to budget for this.
Yes, the only thing about it is that it won't be here at the start of school for them.
Well, we'll do the best.
I'm
we
looking at what it
can. I
costs
think it's something-
freight from one company to the next
That is
company.
a lot of money.
We look at 4 different companies.
I know.
Same.
The freight's so
$140,000
high.
for equipment.
Everything.
That's install freight, everything,
But
service.
that's installation, freight, all of it, start to finish.
And it is a need.
It is. I'm working, we just came up with another idea, people we can try to get some money from.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's something
Not all
we need.
of it, but some of it.
Well, that's right, let's put it on
I
for
can
the,
text
for
them
the
right now.
retreat, where we talk about.
That would be in
budget.
July, right?
June.
June, it's gonna be too late.
Well, we'll put it for the next board meeting, but let's see if we can come up with some other funding ideas.
And then, Doc, you might have a response from your text.
I'm texting it right now.
Okay, all
Because we
right.
got other schools too
But others have them.
that, I know, their booster
They're
clubs
the
and
only
their
school without it.
Their booster clubs and all that
Oh.
have funded the majority of those things.
Just give us to next month. I'm working.
Okay, I'll work on
Okay.
it.
All right, so,
We'll table that.
Table,
I make a motion to table.
second.
and we'll put it, make sure it's on next month's agenda.
Yeah, number 9, DMS Playground.
I second.
It has been moved by Richard Boggs, seconded by George Evans, to table the purchase of playground equipment for DM Smith until next month's meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of City of Cleveland Highway sidewalk project. Do you all have any questions
I
regarding
guess
that?
the question for the board is whether we're gonna give them.
Give it to them or sell it to
Or
them.
sell it to them.
We can
Charge
charge
them.
them and pay for the equipment.
No,
They
it
not
ain't-
giving us
it ain't
that
even
much.
10% of it.
What
It
they're
ain't even
offering
10%
not
of
gonna pay the freight.
It's like 1% of the playground.
Can I get a motion to
Oh, what we gonna do?
charge?
I
Charge them?
think we ought to give it to them.
Yes.
I mean, they're gonna make it look better with a new sidewalk.
Who came up with $1,800? They did.
Take the 1,800.
Make that motion.
That's from the electric company down to,
All
I
the
know
way
it goes
to,
all the way to the end of ours. It may go past the, I can't remember where the
I don't
end, she
remember
just
how
showed me
far.
on our.
going all the way to Presbyterian Church.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's so people can walk, connects downtown.
PDS, right? That's right.
Have they,
To Delta State, I think. Yeah, I think it's fair market value.
I think that's for one thing.
I am
think
not
that's
a
a heck of a
property girl,
price.
too bad Arnold's not here, he would be able to tell you guys more, but, I mean, I do know you have to have, appraisals and people.
I mean, I
We
think
giving
that's
it to
a
the
heck
city,
of
right?
heck of a price for a strip of,
I just,
Redoing the sidewalks.
That's
It's
all
y'all's
right.
call.
I mean, the sidewalk's there now. It's not, it goes to the old
It'll
junior
be
high. building.
wider.
It doesn't
Yeah,
go,
It's gonna be
it
wide.
doesn't go in that treed area right there to the corner of Fayette Davis. It's not sidewalk right there. I don't think.
It goes all the way to the end.
Goes all the way to Fayette Davis?
It just kind of goes around in one part, with a tree that went around.
The
I
tree tree?
I move we approve the offer.
Wait, you gotta tell us whether you want to
Yeah.
charge.
He said approve the offer.
Offer of 1,800 for a 7.79 acre
I'll
land.
give it to them.
Can I get a second?
Second?
It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Lucille Holmes to approve the offer for the sidewalk project. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of postage meter service agreement. That's from,
Yeah.
How much postage do we use anymore?
We still using a lot, it actually went down about $2, for this 5-year agreement, through Penny Bowes. So it's $66 per month for, we have 2 across the district, one at the central office and one at the
Right.
maintenance
And
building.
that's just
so
for
this
the-
is for both of them or just the maintenance
Both
building?
of them, we actually put them on the same renewal schedule. Now, they were on 2 separate schedules, so we asked them to term the other one and start both of them on the same schedule.
So that's just for the machine, then you pay for the postage that comes out of it.
Right, we load the postage amount and we pay.
Right.
Mhm.
If you use 100 stamps and multiply it, that's your bill at the end of the month, plus the 64.
Yeah, we usually load it twice a year. So probably $8,000 to $10,000 per time.
I just figured we didn't use that much postage.
Most of it is a lot, they send out a lot of notifications, the schools send all, it's a central thing, so all the schools send out a mail here. Send through
Buildings,
machines,
parents, schools,
federal
transcripts.
programs.
I just thought all that was electronic now.
All right, any other questions regarding the postage
I'll
meter?
make a motion to approve.
Second?
It has been moved by Richard Boggs, seconded by Lucille Holmes to approve the postage meter service agreement. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. We're gonna look at items 12, 13, and 14. All 3 of those are agreements. Do you all have any questions regarding those
I get about
items?
the elevator. So that's just a annual inspection that they do and put this little sign up, and legal had looked at it and everything's good? Okay, that's all I had.
Okay, any other questions? If not, can I get a motion to approve?
I make that motion to approve.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by Lucille Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish to approve agreements 12, 13, and 14. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, motion carried. Item 15 is the change order for bathroom renovations. Do you all have any questions regarding that change order?
And that's, what building was that at?
Vocation center.
Votech, Korean
They had to
Technical
replace the
Center.
panel, electrical panel.
They didn't know that? when they gave us the bid.
You know, they did a whole new thing with that hospitality and lodging. And I think
They
got
had
in
mentioned
there.
it too was few months ago that they were having to go and redo something to satisfy that
I'll
program.
make the motion to approve.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by Richard Boggs, seconded by George Evans to approve the change order. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of the summer hours and ESY. Do you all have any questions regarding that? That's items 16 and 17.
Move approved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Lucille Holmes to approve items 16 and 17. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of the budget for textbook adoption purchases. Do y'all have any questions regarding those?
I thought we were on 17.
We approved
18,
that.
we
Oh,
did
we did
16 and 17
Okay, I'm
together.
sorry, I'm sorry.
That's okay,
I'm needing to amend this year's budget.
to purchase the
To
books.
purchase the textbooks for the upcoming school year.
Will they be in time enough
Yes.
for school
If
to
we
start?
go on and approve now, yes, they'll be in.
Okay, do you all have any questions regarding those
$750
quotes?
an hour.
It's a lot.
It's our 5-year adoption time. Actually, it was less than what we thought. We were estimating 1.2 million.
Ooh.
I hurry up and make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by Lucille Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish to approve to amend the budget to include textbook adoption purchases. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Approval of the board retreat in Flowood, Mississippi. Can I get a motion to approve?
I make the motion to approve that.
And can I get
I'll
a
second it
second?
if we don't have to go to cooking school.
It has been moved.
What's that?
It has
What?
been,
Y'all canceling?
y'all, my motion gonna die, hold on.
No,
It's-
I second it.
It has been moved by Lucille Holmes, seconded by Richard Boggs to approve the board
What's the
retreat.
dates of that?
June.
All in favor? Ayes have it, motion
All the way up
carried.
through the 15th.
Now ask your questions. You said June what?
12 through 15.
And if you all have any items different than what we have discussed, just if you all give those to Dr. Bermucci so that they can get the agenda together.
That's gonna be, get there on Thursday, leave Saturday, leave Sunday.
Sunday morning.
All right. Items
Yeah,
number,
Beverly, any questions you would have, anything you would like in-depth discussions on, you know, get it to them, and that's when we
That's
do a lot
what we
of that
discussed
stuff.
at this meeting.
Okay. That's what I figured.
yep. Okay, items number 20, 21, 22, 23 are all handbooks. Do you all have any questions regarding the adoption of those handbooks? If not, can I get a motion to approve items 20, 21, 22, 23?
Second.
So moved.
It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Richard Boggs to approve items 20, 21, 22, 23. Handbooks, all in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Remove from table and approve the March board policy review, and we'll also look at 25. Remove from table and approve the fundraising and financial accountability adoption. Can I get a motion to approve 24 and 25?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by Richard Boggs, seconded by Lucille Holmes to approve items 24 and 25. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Can I get a motion to table the April policies review, item number 26? Is there any discussion regarding those?
Make a motion to approve.
Table.
The table.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by Richard Boggs, seconded by Lucille Holmes to table April policy review. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Personnel agenda, do you all have any questions regarding personnel? If not, can I get a motion to approve personnel agenda?
Go ahead.
I make the motion to approve personnel agenda.
Can I get a second?
Second.
It has been moved by Lucia Holmes, seconded by Beverly Janish to approve personnel agenda. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. Can I get a motion to consider executive session?
So moved.
Second.
It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Richard Boggs to consider executive session. We will be going into executive session for student misconduct, personnel, and out-of-district transfer. Can I get a motion to move?
So moved.
It has been moved by George Evans, seconded by Richard Boggs to move into the executive session. All in favor? Ayes have it, motion carried. 3-minute break and we'll be ready.